What's good, Winner Circle? Welcome back to another video. What's good? Yeah, I know the mustache is really grown on me. I feel like it's morphed into my face, and I would hate to get rid of it next week. But new week. Also, next week is the last week of Finesse Fright Month, so new costume every week. You see how it just moves with me now? It's a part of me. You feel me? See, but it must leave after today, so enjoy it. Yeah, that's it. Now, today is very special, Winner Circle, because I am starting a new series on my channel called Finesse Watches Cartoons. Know what you're thinking? Damn, bitch, you still haven't finished One Piece. You doing Finesse Watches anime. Let me ask you a question, Winner Circle. Have you finished One Piece? And if you have, do you think you're better than me? I'm trying. That's a long ass, drawn out ass anime. We're not here to talk about One Piece, okay? We're here to talk about this amazing gem that I found on Hulu, what me and my girl found on Hulu, that I believe is not talked about enough, okay? And it is called Fright Krewe. Listen, if you have never heard of Fright Krewe, first of all, you're missing out. But by the end of this video, you definitely gonna want to go and binge watch it yourself. So let's get into it. Here is kind of the vibe of Fright Krewe, okay? Fright Krewe is set in New Orleans, one of the spookiest, most vibrant cities in America. Real life. If you're not from America and you don't know about New Orleans, I've never been, but I need to go because I want to go. There's a group of teenagers who get chosen by ancient spirits to protect the city from supernatural threats. Oh, it's so good. It's such a good show. It has a mixture of like horror, culture, action. It literally got everything you need. And I'm not just gassing y'all. I'm not sponsored. I don't have enough subscribers to be sponsored. People don't know me yet. But I wouldn't mind one. Just saying. But this show is really good, y'all. Like, I didn't know what to expect from just viewing it, the trailer of it. But boy, there are a few things that stood out to me with Fright Krewe. You can tell when writers do their research on a place that they're writing about, right? That the place is set in. Because I'm a writer, and I like to thoroughly do my research before I write on a place that actually exists in the real world. And what I love so much about Fright Krewe is that the representation is absolutely amazing. Yeah. Oh shit, my mustache. Okay. Be struggling with the damn thing. The show centers black characters, black culture, and it does it right, man. It does it right. Even from New Orleans slang and the food that's eaten out there, and just the overall vibe of it all is just absolutely amazing. I truly do love that they took the time to make it real, to make it feel authentic. Like, okay, yeah, like somebody from New Orleans can watch this and be like, hell yeah, that's exactly how it is out here. I'm trying not to cuss so much in this episode, y'all, because this is a kid's show, okay? But listen. I'm trying my best. The second thing I want to touch on, or why I love the show so much, is the spiritual side of things. How it touches on religions or spiritual beliefs that are often demonized in like society, and it touches on like voodoo. A lot of shows who just decide to touch on voodoo makes it like this spooky, which it can be, but it makes it this spooky thing that you should avoid, that if anybody practices voodoo, that they're evil and they only have bad intentions, which is not true. With any spiritual belief, and I want y'all to really understand this, y'all, with any spiritual belief, there could be good and bad done. I know this because there's a lot of Christians, y'all may not want to hear this, but there's a lot of Christians who sit here and they pray evil prayers. I know you're thinking like, damn, how can a prayer be evil? Man, look, you'll probably have somebody sitting there. All Christians ain't just these holy beings, all right? This ain't just bash Christians. That's any spiritual belief. Like, everybody isn't just a squeaky clean person. Somebody can sit here and do a prayer like,
God, Sister Brenda really got on my nerves during last week's Sunday service. She is getting on my nerves. She is jealous of me. God, Jesus. If you can make a 4x10, whatever size truck, the biggest truck that you got, God, the biggest truck that you can make, let it hit her and make it look like an accident. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes.
Damn, you're evil. Like, yeah, I think I'm joking, but it's some evil people who do that. With everything, you choose to use it for good, you can choose to use it for bad. I think I mentioned this in another video, but bro, like, don't allow society to demonize other people's beliefs. And I like that it does it in a way where it destigmatizes a lot of things that people believe about voodoo or any other, spiritual belief. But like, this focuses on voodoo. You feel me? And it does it in a kid friendly way. So it's like, you don't have to be scared for your kids to watch this show. It'll teach your kids, like, hey, respect other people's beliefs. Your belief isn't the only belief that exists in this world, nor is it right for everyone. I really love how Fright Krewe touched on that. It honestly made me smile. I almost cried a little bit just because it's like, damn, like, I wish I had something like this when I was a kid. But we got it. We got it now. I'm grown. I can watch it and I like it. Now, how can we have Fright Krewe without the actual crew? You can't. I want to introduce everybody to y'all, or just give a brief character overview. First, we got Soleil. I consider her to be the heart of the group. She's bold, outspoken, and she doesn't care. She will always fight for what she believes in. She's not perfect at all, but who is? Then we got Pat, who is my favorite. He's one of my favorites. I love Pat. Pat, that's my boy. He's into history and digging deeper into things. He explores the layers of things that are often overlooked. Maybe is this reserved, always wearing a hoodie. You get that one kid who always wearing a hoodie even in the summertime. That's him. He is a crucial part of the team. You know what I mean? Like, he kind of has this kind of like detached vibe from him, but he also loves his friends. Stanley is tall, lanky, just has a big heart. He's kind, and he always trying to help people. You know what I mean? We always need that person, a part of our crew, who is always helpful, who is just willing to go the extra mile for people. Last, we got Missy. I ain't gonna lie, at first, I ain't like her. And when you first watch it, you're not gonna like her either, because she got on my damn nerves. But she is what I consider like a leader in training, right? She's a popular girl with confidence, but she also has a lot of things that she needs to work on. And what I like about the show is that it shows her journey from being so like self-centered and just overly just being mean to other people for no reason. But there's layers to her. There's a reason why she behaves that way, and you'll see her growth as the show progresses. We're gonna do some honorable mentions. These two characters really do add so much to the show, and I love them truly. Alma, she is the auntie or just family member period that everybody wish they had. I know I do, because I don't got no family. I love watching her on screen. She serves as kind of like a guide for the children. She's warm, she's caring, she's funny. You know what I'm saying? She's just a whole vibe. Her wisdom truly does help the kids on their journey, whether it's spiritual or just overall or just advice, to the kids. She's amazing. I love that they included her into this series. Lou Guru. I love Lou. He's funny, unpredictable sometimes, but you can tell he really does care. He wants to do what's good for the majority. And I feel like I wanted to mention him because when you watch Fright Krewe, you're gonna love Lou Guru. I love how they did the play on the name too. Like, oh my god, genius. Basically, Fright Krewe is so much more than just a spooky cartoon. All right, it's gonna teach you or your kids, or if you are a kid, it's gonna teach you a lot about culture, specifically black culture, how to respect different spiritual beliefs, and it's just gonna keep you entertained. And if I haven't convinced you to watch it, then you are just in denial, because it's amazing. It's an amazing show. I would not be gassing it like this, Winter Circle, if I didn't truly believe that this is worth the watch. So please go check out Fright Krewe on Hulu. That's it for today's video, Winter Circle. If you enjoyed, make sure you go down below and comment. Have you seen Fright Krewe? If not, will you go watch it? Let me know. I think you should. Go check it out. Also, Winter Circle, make sure y'all come back next week for the last week of Finesse Fright Month. I know it's coming to an end, but we're not there yet. Okay, so make sure you come back. And if you're just now seeing or coming across the series, make sure you go back and check out the playlist on the channel. Go catch up with the rest of the Winter Circle, okay? I love y'all, Winter Circle. I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.